Alrighty, let's get this insanity started. Hello guys, Unoraptormon here, and welcome back, Raptor Pack. Hello my little hivelings, how you gorgeous people doing today? There's currently a vote going on in chat as to whether or not I use my cat tuber, or if you get pretty little old me for the art stream today. Today I'm going to be working on art for stickers that are related to my first book that is going to be releasing next July. Holy cow. I am both excited and nervous as all get out, which is amazing because that means I've overridden my medication already. Hilarious things aside, how are you gorgeous people doing today? I'm actually doing pretty good. Had another doctor's appointment, this time with the asthma people. And my asthma is actually well controlled now. Believe me, I was surprised. So let me move some stuff around. It looks like I am going to be... Sorry, I just look over and I see you with a gallon of tea upside down, just chugging what's left.
Yeah, better than letting...
Fair. That was funny. That was beautiful. That reminds me, one of these days I may play Stream Raiders again, but today is not that day. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever play Stream Raiders again. Maybe. I'll let you guys vote on it or something one of these days. But again, today is not that day. Let's see. Did I put that on my... I did not put that on my taskbar. Hey, Mr. Mace. Oh, cool that you popped in here. I actually brewed some English tea this time. So, I'm not drinking any yet. But I will eventually. But I have finally brewed some English tea. So we'll see how tasty or how terrible it is in a little bit. What type? You're missing the milk, but at least you made it bag first. I usually don't put milk in my tea. That's not something I normally do. Unless it's like boba tea. Boba tea, I'll have milk in it. Alright, let me see if I can find... There it is, VTube Studio. Alright. I gotta go find that thing again. There we are. But it just said it was English tea. That's all it said on the tin. I got it at the British Museum. Some teas like Earl Grey don't use milk, but normal ones like English breakfast do. Okay, so when I have the English breakfast, because that's not what this one is. It just said it was English tea at the British Museum. So it might be Earl Grey? I don't know. Ah, it's still too hot. It smells so good. But it's just still too hot, damn it. Que lastima and super sad face. Oh. Oh. Oh, that did not feel good. That could be bog standard tea, Yorkshire tea, or PG pyramids are the good ones. New English teas with a picture of a boat. I have no idea. Let me see if I can get this close up to the thingy. Maybe you'll recognize it. Ouchie. But. Yeah. Ow. Don't know, it sounds like tourist tea to me. Probably. And I am switching over to the cat. So, one moment as I get VTube Studio up and running. Pardon me, gonna vanish for a bit. I'm gonna have to get a lot more animated in the next couple seconds. But yeah, it's in, it was in, like, there's this trio of tins. And two of them say English tea, but the colors are different. One is a gray, the other one is black. And the middle one was English breakfast tea. So give me a few moments. I got to move a buttload of stuff around. We are going to be working on art today. I just realized I don't think you guys have seen me work on Yusuke before. I don't think I have ever drawn her on stream before. I haven't drawn her on stream before. Oh. Well, this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Ow, 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 ow. So, let's see. Capture in OBS, option allow transparency. I need to double check. I think it's, I need to put in studio mode real quick. I think it's this one. Okay, yeah, it is this one. So, give me a few moments, darlings. Okay. Okay. Control, cool, okay. Well, I do need a refresher on these, so. Okay. Your model files are important. Make a backup now. If you don't have a backup, you can lose everything. I'm just using the free cat model. But, that's actually, that's a nice little reminder that they got. Let's see. I need to unlock the model real quick. Make sure that's fixed. Don't get me started on backups again. Yeah, I don't know the brand, so can't advise. I did also get tea from the Churchill War Room, but that I gave to my friend. I gave her the tea and a spoon because she collects spoons. So let's see, we're gonna move that there. Let me see if I can. All right, lock model. Shade, that is not what I want to do. Settings. Tracking. All right. Well, I'm about to, let's see. Oh, seen an image today that proves the Matrix was ahead of its time. Oh dear. This is gonna be interesting. All right, so say goodbye to the human for a little bit and hello to the cat. ELC. Watermark will be displayed. Huh. Interesting. Okay. No warm-up needed. Let's see. Okay. Calibrate. I don't know if it's gonna actually use this while my camera's active, so I need to vanish, albeit temporarily. This needs to vanish. So we're gonna do this. See you in a moment. That is not the transition I thought it was. Frick. Okay, now let's try. Discord? Alright, I'll take a look at it in a moment. Alright, let's try camera on. Okay. See. Neutral face, okay. I've broken something. Fuck. Alright, camera off. Choose camera. Pretty sure it's this one. I don't have a choice there. Let's try this again. Why is this not working? Fuck! It's worked every other time! Ay, ay, ay. What the fuck? Gotta love technology. No signal. Technical difficulties. Alright, so what I'm gonna have to turn off the software. And then we need to figure out... Okay, I think I figured it out. Because I have studio mode on, I don't think it was letting me use the camera for VTube Studio. I think that's what happened here. We're all gonna find out together if that is what happened here. Got it. Got it. Okay. Yes. Settings. This on. Okay. Ah, there we go. All right. That should be working, I hope. Having to do a few more exaggerated things, but hey. Something. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. That should fix it. I hope. So. I'm gonna do a fancy transition thing. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Here goes. Or gonna... Dadgummit! I didn't want it to go suddenly poof. Oh well. Oh well. It works. Okay. So. I can actually turn off most of my light? Question mark? I could technically turn the overhead light on if I wanted to. I could take my hat off. So my face can actually be seen by the camera. Alright. So. I think I fixed everything. For the most part. So let's get things moved around. And then Discord. Except a cookie. Talk with him is the best program-related joke of all. Ha! Okay, I got that one. That's funny. Alright, let me get Photoshop up and running. I did set up a file earlier. I think I may need to change some settings. My mouth is not going the way I'd hope. Oh well. I'm actually gonna turn one light off just because it's blinding me right now as I try to look at chat. I'm gonna bring that down. And my keyboard has decided it wants to freeze its lights in the worst place it could possibly freeze them. Which is everywhere where I need to see the keys, I can't see them now. Fabulous. I think it's left over from Dredge. Alright, let me get the file up and running. Oop. Which is right now just a blank canvas, but that's fine. There we go. And boop. Witcha. I am caught. Okay, I probably need to get another poll done. So, hey, lovely, lovely mods. If you guys could do another poll for me, it is what music shall we listen to? Lo-fi, Banjo-Kazooie, Dave the Diver, or Hit Shuffle? One of those. And while that's going, I need to move some more stuff around. Firstly, I'm going to vote for Banjo. Because I almost always vote for Banjo. Sometimes I will vote for Dave. By the way, okay, so the next stream after this one is going to be the 31st. And it's going to be Halloween, and it's going to be a 12-hour stream. The 2 streams after that are going to be NaNoWriMo on Friday. And if I decide, or if someone reminds me to do the vote today, I will let you guys decide if I do Dave, Art, Nano, or Slay the Princess. Especially since I finished Dredge last night. Hello, Panda. You're now talking to a cat. Meow, meow. Meow, see? Meow. Actually, I kind of wish I had some boba tea. Oh well. Sadness. Gracious goodness. No eating the goldfish. No thanks, I'm more partial to chicken myself. Though sushi does sound delicious. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to sketching. I have been sketching this particular character in my sketchbook, but I don't think, uh-oh, did my model freeze? No, it's just me looking over. Hanging in there, had to human today. Oh gosh. Human today, is that what we're going with? Good golly, Miss Molly. Grievous. Nom 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 nom. Delicioso. Alrighty, so I've got my sketchbook, and while I'm waiting on music, we're working on 36 by 36 for size. So the stuff you're gonna see is gonna be pretty light. I'm gonna do a chibi version of this character first, and then I'm gonna do a more, well, maybe not realistic version per se. Oh no, it's Banjo or Shuffle. Ah, why do you people do this to me? We need another vote. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, darlings. I appreciate that. My model is broke. Oh my gosh, hold on. Banjo-Kazooie wins! Let me fix the cat. Hold on. I'm gonna bring back settings. Pardon me, as you have to see the face. So... Alright, that should be calibrated. Confidence. 92 confidence. Fabulous. Absolutely fabu. Alright, let's see what else is wrong here. Okay, so oh, the mouth. There's gotta be mouth sensitive. Yeah. Let's bring that down a lot. Can I smile in this model? Nope. No smiling. No smiling. Oh well. Let's see. We'll bring that up just a smidge. There we go. Okay. That should have fixed it. I hope that fixed it. If not, then I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just doomed. Do. Side on that looks like someone poking your eyes out. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Well, I will say the VTuber cat thing is entirely for an experiment, and I really don't mind having this as a VTuber. Like, if I were to get an actual official model, it would probably Ripley, or be Ripley. I may have multiple models, but like Ripley being the first one I officially get, so I can continue to be Raptor. Well, I would continue being Raptor anyway, but more Raptor, if that makes sense. Alright, so we got that sketch down. What pose am I gonna go with? Let's see. Let's go... Alright, let's do small one. Small person. Because there's... Okay, so for Yusuke in the first book, she has... There's 3 versions of her. There's what she starts out with. There's, who she becomes at the beach, and then there's who she becomes working with the Tauren. So you just don't put a bushi on it, otherwise you'll have to get the treatment I gave Corgi the other night when I compared it to a used Kleenex. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no. If I get any spooky... Oh, that's right. I don't have anything spooky for here. I think the rusted inside of the ship is spooky enough. Speaking of, this particular scene is actually based off of a scene from my sci-fi novels. For those of you who haven't heard this story. So yeah, we are actually in the inside. We're technically in the cockpit of the ship that is featured in the book. Well, not first book oh god, it's not the first book anymore. It's technically the 3rd book now. This ship is featured in the 3rd book, and then in the next series? Yeah, the next series. Ha ha! So yeah. So Rust in Space needs a mod. Technically, it's made from kind of rusty metal. So the rust was already on the ship before it got to space. You could thank the sand for exposing it. I don't know. It got wet. A lot. And the people were like, oh, we're just gonna use this to throw people away. What, Greg and I?
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Compliment? Oh, maybe one of these days I'll get a TTS critter, kind of like what Zombie has and a couple other people. I gotta compliment you. Okay. That's easier than complimenting me. You actually understand when it's time to get off the internet. Some people don't get that. Alright, let me look at the particular sketch. Okay, so it actually goes down here, and then comes up here. That goes there. Alright. Brain yelling like, okay, time to go. Hey, not everyone has the skill of, oh, I need to get the fuck off the internet. That is a skill, especially in this day and age, that is a skill a lot more people need to develop. There is no time to get off the internet. There's only time to remove people for preventing use of the internet. Yeah, no. There's time where it's like, okay, you need to unplug from the internet for a bit. Also, I have developed a little bit on my style. So there's a small change that I've made to like my chibis, which is they now have necks. The other one, let's see, don't say that, I need to keep pennies rolling into my pocket. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, so... this is gonna be chibi. So the other thing that's added to these chibis is if it's a normal human being, like you and I, there's no ears. But Yusuke and the rest of Haven, they all have long ears, so their chibis have to have ears. Otherwise they don't look right. So that's been fun trying to figure out. Alright, this is still one layer, but that's fine. Because I need the face. Something I have to try to teach you, woman. Hey! I'm a workaholic! It's just my programs are on the computer. They're not necessarily on the internet. Alright, so the question is, do I have Yusuke traveling? Yeah, let's use this. Workaholic looks at the piles of unfinished yarn. Most of my work is on the computer. Crocheting and working with yarn is technically a hobby. Of which I have ample supplies for. And every date night, I actually work on crochet because I need something to do, or I need to give my fingers something to do because otherwise I fidget, and I don't like fidgeting. Looks at the piles of non-backed up files. What do you mean non-backed up files? Man, I gotta go through and clean out some of these files. Jeez. Because I have like 5 copies of the same thing and they're taking up valuable computer space. She has yarn. She has yarn. She get off the computer. Alright, so you're not going to be able to see that other ear. None of them do data scrubbing periodically. Bit raw is a thing. What? Bit raw? What? Husbando? That's a thing?
Yes, but also it's not really something that you need to worry about.
Nanny?
Basically, yes, occasionally stuff that isn't connected to electricity, and basically because it's magnetic, there's a chance that it's
Mm-hmm.
which can lead to issues. Like I said, if it is left alone.
Okay.
And some backup files go in and periodically re-image everything.
Okay. Here I am kind of terrified because I really don't want to lose anything.
Basically, it's stuff that you need to worry about if you're dealing with like, storage.
Okay.
And yes, spending it is something that is good for time, but not really at your level of usage.
Okay. I gotta make the eraser bigger. A lot bigger. There we go. The reason I've said to get a NAS with RAID that can do data scrubbing once every 3 to 6 months. Okay, that makes sense. If yeah. I don't like the legs for this pose. Try and do that, see if that's better. Okay, it's a little better. Gonna make the arm a little longer. And make that a lot less curvy. Alright, and then we're going to make a few more lines. And then making sure I have the actual shape of the head correct. Yeah, still just kind of doing a big old sphere for the head, but actually having a neck now. I think at one point I was doing that, but for some reason I stopped. But yeah, this is the first time any of y'all are gonna actually see this character. I'm usually working with the second series character. Hey, Elizabeth. Monkey bread all day. Ooh! Looks like it's punched itself in the face, staggering backwards with the impact. Not anymore. At least. Alright, so I need to make sure the ear here is established. Which I'm probably gonna have to redo the ear a few times. Maybe. Or maybe I actually got it down pat already with the other sketches. Not bad. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? What are you up to? Alright. Was it a raised brow? No. Alright, let's put in the eye. Make that eye a little bit bigger. I wonder, hold on. I'm gonna see if the VTube studio thing, I'm gonna see if that has a pumpkin real quick. Surprised by the stickers on the back of her. You sent me pentagrams! Of course I'd be surprised! Alright. Item setting, item scenes, spawn new web item? Hold up, come back here. What's this? Ah! I guess I'll go with this. Oop. You know what? We're gonna put the pumpkin behind me. Okay. Giant pudding. Wait, it jiggles? Oh my gosh, it jiggles! Okay. Jiggling pudding. I don't know how to feel about this anymore. Are these numbers? Okay, that number's not really needed. We're just gonna set this here. Can I shrink this, please? Thank you. I don't want a pudding as big as I am, please. There we go. Tiny pudding. Tiny jiggling pudding every time I move. I am halfway tempted to see if I can get the Lampy Moth bucket to work, because that would be funny. Have I? Okay, I'm gonna give myself some more boba and put that a little closer. It was to keep the demons off your melt. You need to use a pentacle, not a pentagram! Although, admittedly, I only... ironically enough, thanks to Hell of a Boss, I learned about that. Yeah, pentagram is an upside-down pentacle. So, fact for the day. Wait, if you make it that small, might as well turn it off. Ha ha ha, it's still here. Ah, the fact that it jiggles. It really jiggles. Gosh, I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe I should have put it in front of the model. Alright, so let's continue to define certain shapes. So this particular version of Yusuke, this is at the beginning of the book. And again, this is chibi. I'll probably do a more realistic, more realized, whatever you want to call it. I guess more proportional. A non-chibi version of Yusuke. I'll probably do that in the clothes that she's in the most throughout the series. To make that design work a little bit longer. Alright, so that's definitely going to be there. Same with this. I'm actually gonna bring the arm more over and kind of cut this off. Just to kind of, that way I don't have to worry about this at all. See, she's starving, so her form's gonna come in like so. When you sent me the pic on Discord, you had to laugh. I wanted to send like a voice message, be like, pentagrams, lady, why? Why are you trying to curse me? What did I do? Alright, that should be enough there. Okay, I'm actually gonna add a nose. That's the other thing that I've been doing with these characters, is I've actually been adding a nose. I think I accidentally added a good nose. No, that's not too bad. Let's see if I could do that on purpose now. Okay. And maybe not that. Alright, and then let's confirm that leg a little more. Bring that thigh down a little more. Now, some of this is actually going to be covered by what she's wearing. I'm trying to make it look like she's walking. Or in all honesty, it kind of probably looks like... maybe it could probably either be seen as walking or something else. Well, it was on the envelope inside as well. Yeah, I noticed it after, because I had to open the bottom of the envelope. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh god. Damn. Alright, so now I'm finally going to add another layer. Okay, so now we get to deal with her hair. See, this phase, it would be right about here. So she does have bangs. But you're not gonna see them on this side. I think they're just gonna be to the side over here. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Probably fall like right there. Alright, so that's gonna do that around her ear. Do like so. And that means I can bring this line all the way up here. And then better define this line. There we go. Hit Control S to make sure this is all saved. And then we're gonna add the next line, which is gonna be your clothes. How do you know Panda is in an odd mood? You get mail like that. Jeez! Alright, so her outfit that I'm going with is gonna be very, very simple. It is literally just kind of a tattered piece of cloth. Like, it's not meant to give her any shape. It is literally just a piece of cloth she managed to find while escaping the prison. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna zoom in here. And I know this looks super sketch, but it doesn't look bad when it's zoomed out like this. It actually looks fairly good. When I go in, I'm gonna have to make a lot of decisions for the line art, but that is not the current problem. We're currently building the character. Because again, this is the first time any of y'all on the... Oh, jeez. I think I may have one picture of her on the entire internet, and it is when I was in high school. That's the first time I drew this character. She has changed a lot. May have to define the ears a little bit more. Let's do that. Yeah, I normally don't draw Yusuke. I draw Unoraptormon. I draw Harley, Chibi Harley, usually, and the Hydra heads, but Correction, I can think of 2 drawings I have of Yusuke. And I don't know... I don't know if both of them are on the internet. I think one of them are. Or one of them is. But yeah, this is the first time that anyone on the internet is going to see the updated version of Yusuke Unoraptormon. Which is technically my second character I've ever created. The first one being Unoraptormon herself. Alright, so now that we've got that, I am going to go over to this background. I'm going to zoom out quite a bit. I'm going to go to brush. And we are going to get these two colors down. And we're gonna have them square. Okay. I, the human, am not. The cat tuber, however, is. Going to head off, been awake since 2 a.m. Holy crap. Alright, please be safe and be careful, Goldie. May you get good, gentle sleep. That being said, I think my tea is now cool enough for me to try and take a sip. It tastes like normal black tea. I am not! Do here, hopping off, Tom, bugger off, kick. Alright, so I just... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I have a small little problem. And that problem is the fact that I don't have Yusuke's color palette anymore. Fuck! Okay, let me go see if I can find if I actually have her color palette. Or if I only have Yuno's, because if I have Yuno's, I'm gonna have to start with hers and then refine it to make Yusuke's. I wasn't joking when I said I rarely ever draw Yusuke. Okay, do I have color palette specifically? Character references. Okay, looking at a maybe. That's it? That's what I have? Please, pace. Not gonna just drag this in. No. Man, why can't they make this easy? Let's see. No. Let's try this. There we go. We now have Yusuke's color palette. It is incomplete. Okay. I'm gonna keep this file open. I have a total of 4 files. Oh gosh. Skill issue? How the fuck is it a skill issue? Yeah, I think the main reason I haven't done a lot of drawings with her is... I guess just because her story really isn't finished. And I haven't really known where to go with the character. Alright, so we're gonna start with her skin. I'm gonna color everything below that is essentially just like the mane here. Then we'll move everything on top. So everything that's actually her skin. That is on that base layer. And then I'll go over everything with line art. Now, normally I would use the magic wand tool to do all this, but I want to get the silhouette first. Because I'm gonna need this for later as well. But yeah, I just prefer drawing Chibi Harley. And the other thing is the fact that Yusuke is human ultimately in shape. So it's not something, unfortunately, is not something I practiced. I'm trying to refine the silhouette a little bit. It's right about here. It's probably where her other ear will perk up. So that is her body silhouette. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this all the way down here, and then I'm gonna work with this. And clean this up. Oh, ads are starting soon. Ugh. Do I have a ads thingy on here too? No? I didn't add this here. Oh, that's right. I don't have a button for here. I only have the button that works on... Ow. I only have the button that works on, the gaming scene. Oof. Alright, ads, come on. Let's get this over with. Alright. So... everyone on this side of the ads, hello, how are you? What are you up to? I probably should move this pudding. I think I'm going to move the pudding. While we're in ad break, I'm gonna move the pudding. The pudding is going to be relayered. Huh.
Yellow.
Yeah. I don't know how to remove it or move it. Frick. We have Christmas stuff, but we don't have Halloween stuff. Really? Okay. No. No, 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 no. I didn't want to lock it. Fuck. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put the pudding here now. And we're gonna hope for the best. That one I'm gonna do not don't shut it down. When I move forward, I'm going to expand, aren't I? Yep. I should have guessed. I'm gonna hover back here then. I am a decent distance away from the camera, I will say. Alright, that should hopefully work. We'll see. We'll see. At the very least, my tail is no longer in the... Wait a minute, that's flan! That's not just pudding, that's flan! How the fuck did I not notice that? Until just this very second. That's funny. That is actually funny. I will be. Okay. Oh man, I gotta move the pudding again anyway. It's on top of the gray guy now. Frick. Move it closer here then. Let me move the boba closer. And we're gonna move this over here a bit more to get it off the gray guy. There we go. Pudding is no longer on the gray cat. Damn it. Now I'm sitting on the pudding.
Yeah.
I can't win! I don't want to sit on the pudding. Damn it, I've locked it in place. Shit, I locked that in place too. Yeah, I don't want to have to redo the glasses just to fix all this shit. Dadgummit. Item settings? New web item. What does this mean? Okay. What? Settings?
What have I done?
Delete. Let's delete this web item. Okay. Yay. Alright, our ad's done. Ads are done. Dadgum. I hate ads. Alright. Let's get back to this. As I get closer to the camera and I just step all over my flan. My poor flan. Fantasy flan. Anyone remember that episode? Alright, let's clean up the silhouette a little more. And I'm actually going to make her thinner here. Because she is a character who has been starving. And it does not make sense for her to have much here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push that there, but then I'm gonna redo it and make it a little better. There we go. And I will adjust the clothing to fit. So, there's the silhouette. Now we're gonna build the hair next. She has relatively dark hair. I'm gonna do my best to go on top of that, so I'm gonna zoom in. Whoops. Zoom in and make sure I'm doing that right. And I'm gonna clean that up wherever we get a chance. Kind of use this to clean up the silhouette a little more. Not using the pencil tool at this point just because I don't want that yet. Okay, we're gonna make the hair a little bit more full. And then angle that this way. Hit that twice. And then clean. What the hell? Clean that up a little. Alright, then we continue on around the ear. And I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna erase what's the ear. Gotta change that spacing. And I'm gonna put in a few little tidbits. There. And then we're gonna push that hair up a little bit more again. I will say this is probably the first time I've ever drawn her digitally. I have only ever drawn this character traditionally. Which would also explain why I was able to do that one thing. Alright, so what am I going to do? I'm actually going to fill that in. Because what I'll do is I'll make that section... not necessarily darker, but... we'll do some shading tricks. Alright. Push that back a little. Alright. Well, that's her base hair. Now for her eyes. So we're gonna start... Yeah, this thing is entirely incomplete, which really sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, next thing is eyes. So we're gonna bring this all the way up top. I'm gonna do the same thing as we did on the others. And just fill that part in, and then just bring each part down. And this will hopefully help me make the lines later as well. Probably right about here. Pull that up. Eyes are different on each side. That's something I gotta deal with. I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna curve and shorten this a little. Just because it's shorter over there. Let's zoom out. Alright, that's not too terrible. Now for the next part of the eye. Which is gonna be this. Hold on, what color are Yusuke's eyes now? No, I kept them blue. I kept them blue. Okay. Thing with that is because of where that is, so... I'm actually not going to do that one with silhouette just because I need that line a lot more. So the scene I am pulling this from is when she has to deal with this group of creatures called a rat cat, which is basically take a cat, mix it with a spider, and make it nightmare fuel. For children. Which, to be entirely honest, that could also terrify adults, but anyway. Now I need to go find that color of burlap. Which means I just need to go find burlap. Do I not have a... Don't they have a bigger version? Copy image. Better and actually kind of closer too. What I'm gonna do with this is I am going to use this to texture. Alright, snap, crackle, pop. So we're gonna copy this and move the copies as I need them. Wait, what was that in mind? But I'm gonna merge these two, and essentially I'm just gonna build this out and then manipulate it as I need to. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm going to add a new layer. And going to add this color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put down this, which is essentially making the outline and the layer just for the dress. And I'll build it from there. And it is, again, it is not meant to make her look good. This is literally just a, oh, she found this sack and is wearing it after she escaped. She has no real human people clothes. She just has scraps. Alright. Gonna knock that back a little. Yeah, she's really lucky to have this. And was very fortunate to find it when she did. And this is going to be the first variation of those stickers. I am going to have to adjust this because the body is different. But what I primarily need this for Great clip and mask. Is essentially that. So we're gonna hide this. And then bring these back. Decrease opacity. So that way I can push this back. Bring opacity back. Gonna merge these layers together. There we go. And I'm gonna make these layers vanish real quick. Okay, we're getting somewhere. basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that burlap, but create it and essentially turn it into a texture, which is going to save me time, at least a little bit. I need to do smudge real quick. Gotta move in here. Smudge is not the right tool here. Let's do... Try this. Something to find. Okay, Alt. There we go. Yay! I remembered how to do that. Alright. So now I need to figure out which of these layers is the one I need. No. 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 Screen? That looks about right. And then on top of that, I can make it kind of grungy. Kind of turn it down a smit. No, we want that at full opacity. So now, gonna make another layer, and we're gonna grunge this up a lot. Not a little, a lot. Because this is just a random piece of cloth she found. Gonna take that brush, and we're gonna have fun. Gonna take this dark brown, go whoosh. Create clipping mask, and then we're gonna go whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then I'm gonna undo all of that because that did not go the way I wanted it to. That's a little too muddled. Let's try this one. And then we're gonna space that. Not too much. Space it out a little more.
He's all puss. He's all dirty.
And I am gonna have to do that to the rest of her. So what I'm gonna do is gonna bring this here. And gonna kind of dirty her up too. I'm gonna do create clipping mask. Probably gonna dirty up her hair, but I'm gonna do it in a different way. Alright. Let's bring back my sketch layers here. Go here. And I'm going to go back to these colors. Up here, gonna hit that. Okay, that brings us to the eye. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna relabel this iris. And we're gonna see what my other layers are. Sclera. I think this is hair. I should have done this from the beginning, but better late than never. Press. And then that way, I can get to everything a bit quicker. So, I am gonna make a little group. Do sketch. Sketches. And we're gonna move all of these sketch layers into here. There we go. Makes that much. Cleaned that right up. Alright. So, we actually have a pretty good shape here. This went a lot quicker than I was expecting, which is a good thing. This is a good thing, because that means I can get more done. It'd be great to get more done. Maybe I should increase the mouse sensitivity again, but I don't want to look like I'm going yeah, bah, 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 every time. Well, VTubing thing is kind of a practice thing, isn't it? All right. So what I'm gonna do, squish that. Let's remove the gunk real quick, and because we've got to figure out how to do the shading. Let's take color from this, and let's do the highlight here and see if, okay, yeah. That does change a little bit, so I'm gonna need the sunshine to be coming in from this direction. That works fine with me. One less thing I gotta do. I'm just putting in some shading. Then I'm gonna double check. Yeah. Gonna bring in this brown and we're gonna compare it to this brown. Okay, yeah. Gonna make those shadows a little bit darker. We're gonna bring this in so I can see what this looks like. And then I'm gonna hide that. Gonna choose that color and then just kind of put a little light there. Do shadow there. That is, you know what? Fluff it. These are gonna be in the same place. No, no, no. I'm not doing that. Alright. Need to make sure I keep these on different layers. Do light there. And then shadow here. And then I'm gonna duplicate this, which is gonna knock all this loose. Yep. And we're gonna start shading and mixing. Okay, maybe a little less than that. There we go. I'm not worried about staying in the lines because we're gonna use the clipping mask later anyway. So right now we just got shadow to worry with. Alright, and we'll do another copy. I'm gonna merge down the highlights. He doesn't have much of a chest. Not supposed to. Alright. So we'll add the grunge back. And then create clip and mask. And we all get to watch that. Alright, let's close the sketch. Did not do as much as I would like, so what we're gonna do is gonna go above here. And I'm actually gonna switch this to... where's screen? Here we are. Let's see, will that work? Oh, I'm on the editing brush. Screen does not do what I want it to. Let's try multiply. That is too dark. Let's do this. Yeah, that's a little too dark. But I can do this. Turn that to that. That? Okay, so let's do multiply for shadows and then screen for highlights. I think that would be our best bet here. We're gonna bring back our sketch. That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to erase the edge to make it softer. Alright, remove sketch. Kind of let some of that come through a bit more. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's actually affecting everything. Much better. Alright, and then let's do another layer, but this time do screen. Why can I not find it? There it is. We'll do a lighter color. There we go. I'm gonna bring sketch back real quick. I'm just gonna make little highlights, very light. And essentially soften them up. Use that brush to soften set highlights. And have, yeah, all that's underneath. Okay, not bad. Obviously, this will come together as I do more shading, but still. All right, new trick that I learned sometime either this month or last month. I don't remember when. But I learned something new, and I have applied it. Woohoo. Let's see. I'm getting hungry. Crud. Well, it's probably a good thing I'm getting hungry because I need to take my med soon. Blah. Alright, so I'm gonna make myself another little old folder. Label this dress. And then we're yeeting everything that is that into there. Alright. I'm gonna deal with her skin. I'm gonna deal with that facial and nose expression when I do the skin. Okay. All right. I am hungry right now, and I need to take care of something else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take myself a little break. I'm gonna run ads and get those out of the way. And so I will be right back. Alrighty. Food is cooking. Food is cooking. I'm gonna get back to this. And hopefully we'll have the one of 3 Yusuke stickers that I'm planning, or at least sticker designs that I'm planning on doing. I need to do more drawings of Toby Torrance, and, well, I don't really need to do that many well, no, I need to practice Grunta too. So, I need to practice Toby, and I need to draw Toby and Torrance more. Alright, so... I'm actually gonna shorten this leg real quick. Because it doesn't make sense for her leg to be that long, because it's technically touching the ground. For some reason, when I did the silhouette, that looked right. Looking at it now, it doesn't make a lot of sense. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna bring back the sketch. And we're going to work on the iris now. I'm going to go ahead and do a copy of that. Going to clear that. Let me grab the iris color. Okay. Not quite the color I thought I was dealing with. Alright, let's go in. And our light side is over here. Dark's over here. That looks like it's the same. Let's make that a little darker. Create clipping mask. And then... then, going to make a new layer. You peel. And gonna do create clipping mask. Not going to finalize that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, thank you. Bloop. Let's bundle with the food. Thank you. That looks really good, hon. That looks really good, hon. Oh, can I use the soda water? Yes. One of these. I've been drinking my mango sparkly water thingies to try and get them out of the fridge. Alright, and I need to at least get a little bit of food in me so that my meds don't make me end stream early. Taking metformin on an empty stomach is terrible. About to say, did my thing lose sight of me and go into idle? Trade ya. Thank you. Oh my god. Admittedly, this pork is leftover from when I made tacos this week. I made pork tenderloin, but instead of using the normal seasonings, I replaced it with the taco seasoning mix that I make myself. And oh my gosh, this pork is delicious. And it's well seasoned. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And it is super tender. Not quite cut with a fork, but I could just bite off the tenderloin. All right, so I'm gonna merge this down to the iris, and then we are going to create clip and mask with a sclera, and then adjust the pupils. And then we're gonna remove the sketches and adjust the pupils. And I'm going to also adjust the sclera. And then I'm going to adjust the iris. And then I'm gonna adjust the pupil individually. Hey Joel, how you doing? Oh. Numbing on pork tenderloin that I have as leftovers. Alright, that's the eyes done. Now for the hair. Bring this layer back. Good tunes, good tunes. Indeedy, it is Banjo Tooie at this point in time. Working hard, juggling kids, yada yada. I felt the first part. I wish I had kids. Pardon me, I'm gonna go cry now. I don't think this model has a cry feature. It needs to, though. Pardon me, chewing.
Nom 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 nom.
The flan over here jiggling alongside me. I need to make flan again. I can actually eat it now that I'm off keto. Unfortunately, it was getting off keto that caused me to get diabetes, or at least trip over the line. Although my blood sugar was already trending that way. Alright, so let's see. Alright, I believe this is our hair palette. I'm gonna come over here. I know that's darks. And that should be our light tone. Yep. I need to make a lighter tone. Look at this. Needs to be more red. You gotta make that like so. Wait, is this even the right hair color? I can go back and fix it. Either in the book or in the sticker. Because with Yusuke, her mom, if I remember correctly, had brown hair, but her dad has white hair. And it is naturally white. It's not just because, it's not because he's old. It is literally because it is naturally white. You know what? I may just make Yusuke's hair and the sticker the same as her mom's. Which her mom, Anima Unoraptormon, I have only drawn twice. Holy crap, I have only ever drawn her twice. Right now, she's not in the book anymore. Well, nope, nope, nope. Scratch that, scratch that. She is in the book, she's just not named. Yusuke's got to find that out eventually. Alrighty. I'm going to start with the highlights first. So her highlights are going to be here. May need to change this hair color. And then the next layer is going to be the shading. And get a little bit of shadow here. Then we're gonna hide the sketch and go from there. I'm going to create clip and mask with both of these, which immediately clears it up. And we're gonna undo all of that, because I need to make the copy of the hair. And then I can do the clip and mask. Alright. So for this, I'm not gonna do this because I needed it to keep the texture there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my normal shading method. And then I might go in and add some like extra shadows. So we're gonna work with the highlights first. Not really as highlighty as I needed them to be. More of a tint than anything. Three. There we go. Might actually need to be even lighter. Let me try to do this. This might help me a little. Alright, and then we are gonna do peace. Just trying to make it look more like strands. Gonna go toward like a central point here. Okay, I'm gonna make another copy. And now we're gonna work with the shadows. If it will let me. Merge down and blend. I'm gonna have to fix that, but I'll get to it in a moment. And so, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring this. I'm gonna do small little streaks. Kind of breaks it up a little bit. May or may not actually show up in stickers. We will all find out together. Oh, I need to take my metformin. Frick. Ow! Owie! That hurt worse than I thought! Ah! Okay, we're good. We're good. Ah, ha, ha, my pinky finger. Alright, let's grab this highlight color. And before I do any more with the hair, I'm actually going to bring this over here. And we are going to add this to the color palette. Because this desperately needs to be added. There we go. It looks like a little worm. I'm fine with this. Alright, and I need to go up here and do a similar thing with this darker color. Loop. And have that there. trying to remember where that vibrant color comes in. Oh, I think I might know what that is. She doesn't have that yet. She does not yet have that. Alright. I need to add some more shading to this. Specifically, I need to add highlights. Which is about to make this a tad bit more difficult. We're gonna bump this down a little. I'm gonna kind of do this, and I'm gonna have to redo the back here. Alright, so we're gonna change over to this, and we are going to adjust this back piece. I'm doing this. And then kind of fix this up a little. And then we're gonna do some smudging. Kind of to make this look more like strands. I go down here and clean this up now. Okay, that's smoothed out. And then let's smooth the neck here out. Here we go. And then put a few dark spots here and kind of expand those out in a similar fashion as this. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna have to fix that up there. Not too bad, not too bad. Getting there. Control S. Alrighty. Alright. This is gonna be really quick. I need to grab my med, so BRB. Oh god, this crap's bitter. Okay. I'm back. Yeah, it didn't take more than a few seconds. Again, I don't know how many of these details are going to make it into the final thing. Well, I'll find out. Also, these stickers are likely not going to make it to the merch store, at least not this one. This one will be an exclusive to the Kickstarter. And if I have any left over, they'll be exclusive to whatever physical events I go to. Hello, Amaretto. Alright. The orange isn't gonna... Well, hold on, I still have to shade that. Hello, kitty cat. Mistakes were made! Mistakes were made! Ah.
Yum. Yum, nom, nom, nom.
Alright. Now the hair done. No, Amaretto, you can't come up here. I'm eating. I have food. Because I need to eat when I take this stuff, or it will murder me. Alright. So, I'm going to make a copy of this. And then we're going to start shading. Boop. Boop. I may end up not giving this line art after all. Huh. I may do a logo design after this. All right, there we go. All right, so let's bring back the sketch. I'm actually going to do this on top of the sketch. All right, I'm gonna push this back a bit. And that might help with the hair. All right, let's remove the sketch layer real quick. Bring it back so I can see where this is. And then I'm gonna do a smaller shade layer. I'm gonna use the hair's shading. I'm gonna remove the sketch layer. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and mix this one. Alright, bring that back. Very, very subtle there. And then I think I need to do more of a line like right there. So it's gonna go down here, bring the sketch layer back. Not bad. Bring this back. Mix this. Mix that. Try and kind of mix that together. One good thing about using like the soft brush is I don't have to mix as much with it. Alright, let's bring this out a lot more. See if that fixes that. No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Right about there. Probably won't fix it by much, but I might be able to get something out of it. So we're gonna take the sketches, I'm gonna reduce the opacity so I can see a little bit better on what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna make a much smaller brush here. And kinda try and minimize that a little bit. Move sketches, I'm gonna try and make this as thin as possible here. Now what? We're gonna go back up to dress, and we're gonna use this to kind of fix the arm a little bit here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust this arm. That is very much not what I wanted. Just make this a bit more solid. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Make this kind of thing could be a lot easier to do. Yeah, that looks bad. It needs that. Maybe if I bring the arm out more, maybe that'll do it? Because here that looked right. Obviously it doesn't now. So we're going to grab... Gonna shift to the correct brush, and then we're gonna grab the right color. So... From here... No, that doesn't look right. It looks worse. Let's see. Hmm. Maybe this part is too short, this part is too long. Maybe bring it out here a little bit more. Do without sketch. Oh no, what layer am I on? Fuck. Wrong layer. Fabulous. Wrong motherfucking layer. God. Why? Why do I do this? Okay. Alright. Maybe if I bring the arm over more? Let's see. Yeah, I need to angle the arm down more. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my sketch layer. I guess I should say sketch is. I'm gonna adjust it there first. And then essentially have to redo all of this. And then we can move that over a little bit more. That's gonna run to the neck though. I don't like that though. Alright, let me get a folder here for the skin. Because I need to change up my sketch here. And remove everything else. Okay. Next, what I need to do is this. Make the skin folder again. Eat all of that in there and then fix the sketch. Because it looked right, but this arm is very much not. Need to add a little bit more. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at this without that particular layer. So still there. Brings it over a bit more. Maybe if I angle the nub? What to do? Alright. Let's do that with the base skin. I can just add this back. What we're gonna do is gonna go here, here, try and do it that way. So I'm gonna need to add in this skin back. Make it more shoulder. Clean this up. It looks better, it's still not quite where I need it. I can... I don't have to redo all of the shading, but I have to redo some of it. So here... I need to redo... Essentially, I'm just gonna erase the parts that I gotta redo. And I'll just go over it. Actually, I'll duplicate the bottom here. And then that way, anything I need to redo, I can just merge down and have my slate back, essentially. Alright, so technically I need to redo this too. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is gonna bring this down. And then gonna zoom out and we're going to grab from here and here. That I have my two correct colors, and then we're gonna try this highlights again. Highlight here, here. Maybe if I do it like an angle. Then come up here, and then for shading, do the same here.
Unoraptormon!
What is it, Grekane?
You need to drink some water!
Look, look. Excuse me. I need some kind of dressing for this.
Nom 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 nom.
Thank you, Akane. Alright, so now I can merge down, so I got that skin color that I need in order to actually properly do this. I'm gonna have to refine those shadows, but that's fine. I think if I curve it like this, it won't be so bad. No. Okay, there we go. Well, I mean, yeah, that actually works. There we go. I'll have to deal with the ear in a minute, but for now... trying to get this shading here where I want it. There we go. That looks better, at the very least. I might just have the shine here. Hey, Headless, how you doing?
Say hello.
to my VTuber self. I let everyone at the beginning of stream vote if they wanted a face cam or if they wanted to deal with me being a cat again. So, we went with cat. Took me a few minutes to try and get it up and running again, but it eventually worked. Alright. So where's that darker color? I think it's this one? Yeah. Bring the sketch flare back. Do this on the bottom of the arm, get a bit harsher shadows. So we kind of need them for definition's sake. Don't gotta do a super amount of blending, just a little to soften it up. Okay, a little bit more. And soften those edges just a smidge more. That way we get a bit clearer separation. But you doing good? That's good. I am happy to hear you were doing good. Alright. For hair, eyes, and give her dress back. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Sorta. Ow. Been displaced by a raid to an offline stream. Oof! I hate when that happens. Sadness. Well, you can tell anyone else on the offline stream they're welcome over here. Alright. I'm gonna do... go here. Change back to that. We're gonna go to the lighter shade. And then I'm actually gonna go under the eyes here. Zoom in a little. I'm gonna give them a little bit more definition. So what we're gonna do is make them a little bit sunken in. Which makes sense given this character at this point in the story is starving. Let's go here and let's try and lighten this up a smidge. Not a lot, just a little. Just enough to give a little bit more definition to her. And then we're gonna have to deal with the ears, but I need to bring the sketch back for that. The tips of her ears. And then here. And I need to grab this harsh shading color. There it is. Ooh, I gotta fix that. I'll fix it eventually. I just need to remember to fix it. Alright, so we're gonna grab that, bring back the sketch. And I was like, wait, Uno became a cat? Yes! Briefly! The heifers at the beginning of the stream voted for me to use the cat tuber, so I'm using the cat tuber, so meow. I also have Jiggling Flan and Boba Tea. I need to get these in real life, but at least I have them on stream. Cat tuber indeed! I don't much care for the, basically, I don't much care for the free humans that they have on VTube Studio, so I'm using the cat, because I like the cat. The cat comes in black cat or white cat. And I chose black cat because black cats are cooler. And I also have a black cat. I wonder if I can somehow open up this model into some kind of editing software. I wonder if I could turn this model into Amaretto. Could you imagine? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Alright. I am going to soften this up a smidge. Not a lot, though. Also bring that out a little. This will also let me kind of define Havenite ears in general a little bit. Need to bring the skin here. There we go. I'm using the hair to kind of fix that. So, speaking of, I need to go in here and I need to fix that as well. Because that's a little bit too jagged. There we go. Then bring that up a little. There we go. Kind of use this to show this is actually indeed attached to the body. There we go. Ooh, that smoothed that out nicely. But hi, Shadab, how are you? What you been up to? How goes your quest of what was it? The follower push, I guess. How is your shadavening going? Excuse me. I will admit I have not looked at my follower count in some months. Well, in the last 2 months, I guess, technically. Alright, so I need to go back here. Squish that, squish that. And let's fix up the ear here. Haven't forgotten, but I've not been too well. Oh, what's wrong? Anything I can help with? You've been thinking of streaming an entire collection of... Ooh, that would be cool. I think go for it, if you like the games. That would be really, really neat. Alright, there we go. Oh, I gotta fix this over here. Let's make she has no mouth and she must scream. Not been in a good place. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully I'll be fun enough or funny enough that it'll pick up your spirits a little bit.
I got jiggly flan.
They called it pudding. Also, unfortunately, I don't know how to place this stuff. So I'm gonna have to redo it. So right now I'm kind of accidentally sitting on the flan. Again, they called it pudding, but it is flan. And no one can convince me otherwise. But yes, all the hugs to Shadav. I think it's exclamation mark hug and then the person's name afterward is the command. I can't remember if it hug or hugs. You would think I would remember my own commands, but then again, I have like 30 of them. Maybe I should do a list, like, as a panel. But I'll get to that eventually. Okay, that actually worked. I never remember my own command. Felt that. Regular. Don't have permission to hug. Legaspid. Regular. Okay. Okay, I need a normal follower to use that same command, not a mod. Actually, wait, no, a mod would work too. Reckonay, we need to fix you! I will fix this. And I don't think I have it as a cooldown, so... Alright, try again there, Headless. Doesn't have a cooldown, so it should go again. And I'm pretty sure you've been here at least an hour. Unless Streamlabs is not taking... Oh, wait, it might be through Streamlabs. Okay, yeah, it's a Streamlabs thing. Alright, I can fix this. I can fix this. I know how to fix this. Alright. What's more with feeling? I should have fixed it this time? Yeah, I completely... Regular, wouldn't that be a Nightbot setting? Actually, no. It has to be through Streamlabs chatbot. Because that's what Grekane is set under. Basically, what a regular is someone who has a certain amount of points. But Streamlabs chatbot, that setting is broken. Like, hardline broken. Ever since they introduced channel points on Twitch. Yeah, it's an old setting. I have had Grekane bot via Streamlabs chatbot since I started streaming. Yeah, they've gone through a lot of phases and broke a lot of shit. So it's not just me that's breaking technology. It ain't just me. It's also the stuff. iPod has a user level called regular as well. Yeah. Declare I'm giving you the best hug you've ever seen. There you go. Yeah, Headless, it is not on you. It's just the fact that Streamlabs bot, like, it used to keep track of everyone that watched this stream. It would keep track of points, which was created based on how many hours you've watched. And originally you could spend it on stuff in my chat bot. If anyone ever remembered to do that, which no one did. And then one day, that particular setting just fucking broke. And no one at all could use it anymore. And it broke everything I had. So I had to scramble to fix everything. Yeah. That's what happened. Oh yeah. A pain in the tukish, believe me. And for those wondering, so about a month ago, challenged me to get her up to 600 followers and she'd do a cooking stream, so toss her a follow. Exactly. I have no idea where we're at, but I know we're not at 600. I think I set a Twitch goal as well. That might also be why it wasn't working. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Raptor Pack. Enjoy your stay. One of these days I will get a Raptor VTuber, but I need to save up. One, I need to find someone I like the art style of in terms of VTuber making. The other thing is I need to save up money. One after the other. Alright, so let me fix the dress now. We're gonna zoom in and we're gonna do sketches so I can find that line. It's the new line. That should fix it. Not what I wanted. Alright, need to fix the scan copy. There we go.
Oh yes, thank you for the follow. Muchas gracias.
Alright, so let's go back to this and... try to fix the skin here. I might use the highlight here to try and separate everything. Rather than using shadow. Okay, now we just actually have to put the mouth and the nose in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a new layer. I'll call it face. These are gonna be really simple lines. And so I'm gonna bring this sketch back. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the highlight here to make the nose. And then gonna try and thicken this a little bit. Yeah, this brush loves to glitch out, so just be wary of it. See? Alright, let's actually change that. I need that thinner, so let's go to half size. That should work. Yeah, main reason I don't use this particular brush for this is because of a lot of settings I gotta change. So we're gonna start right about here. Get ourselves a relatively smooth line. And start cleaning that up. There we go. Then I have to do a little bit smaller, but for the nose, like I said, I'm going to do little highlights. Almost. There we go. And clean this up a little. Not as... I don't like it as much as I thought I was going to. I think it's because of the simplicity, but let's try and erase some of the nose. Let's scoot that down. Better. Might need to make it a smidge bigger. See what that does. Not terrible, at least. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's do create clip and mask. Gonna decrease the opacity of some of this grunge. Kind of like she's knocked some of it off. Let's do this, this, and then this. I can actually use some of the grunge to help define some of this. Alright, let's bring back full force so I can grab the correct color from it. Let's see which one. I was using this one. So let's bump this one up. That's too much. Ooh, I gotta fix that too. Crap. Alright, so I need to fix this just as a whole. Eek.
Save the diver! A wing.
Alright, there we go. It's a lot less in the tangent line department.
I love this game.
All right. Okay. The orange in the hair. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not done. I gotta fix the hair. Fuck. Okay, I can do this. I need to get rid of that orange. That orange is not doing it. Okay, so let's grab her normal hair color. And let's bring it this way instead and desaturate it. And add a little bit more orange to it and see if that works. Let me come down here. That's better. Question is, will it work on the hair? Alright.
Hey, Unoraptormon,
Yes, Kraken.
check your art layer?
Art layer.
Yes, is it the right one?
For once, yes.
Okay, I'll let you handle it.
Oh gosh. Alright, so I'm gonna use the orange as kind of an underlayer. And we're gonna go over it with this. This makes more sense. I'm gonna have kind of a mixture. Alright, so I do have a copy of the previous layer still. Technically, this is not gonna get messed up too bad. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to the smudge brush. I'm gonna change this a little bit. Smudge, and then basically what I did to the orange, I'm now going to do to this brownish color. I'm gonna hide these two layers just in case. I think what I may need to do is go back through with the base color. Let's see, is this base color or is this back? Okay, that's his base color. I'm gonna have to go back through with the base color and fix the areas that had orange, and then we're gonna try that again. Yep, that's gonna work better. Alright, let's trade back to this. Trial and error. Because, again, Yusuke doesn't have a lot of canonical art. Because I just haven't drawn a lot of her canonical art. So. And again, this is kind of the first digital art piece of Yusuke Unoraptormon. Alright, let's put down a little bit more of this. Blend a little bit more of that. And let's try the smudge again. Alright, let's get that to do that. And get that to do that. Yeah, this is much better. I need to fix this back here a little. Let's do this and kind of see right about there. I'm gonna add a little bit more hair here. There we go. And then bring this back. Going to grab this color and deal with that there. I need to do that. And this is just making sure them hair strands look good. I have a ridiculous amount of detail in this. Alright, at the very least, we have Yusuke's color palette now. So that's a big plus. She doesn't have a lot of contrast in the beginning of the book. It's literally like her eyes pop. And I just realized she should have a lot more wounds. Alright. Hold on. Still on the skin layer. Or, wait, I'm on the hair layer. To the skin layer! Proceeds to kidnap the tiniest cat. Okay, so she is, like, she's on that barrier between preteen and teenager at this particular scene. At least the Haven equivalent of preteen and teenager. Pardon me. But yeah, believe me, this child needs love. She does not get love. At least not much to begin with. Torrance is not a very good father. Well, yeah, no, he's not a very good father figure. He is a person. So yeah, I have to add on the injuries for poor little Yusuke. She was tortured for 11 years our time. So, yeah. She went from 4 Haven years old to 10, 11 Haven years old, which for us humans is she went from 8 years old and yeah, 11 human years of torture later. So she's 10. No. I stand corrected. She's 19 Earth years. Shit, she's 19 Earth years. Always toss Hakane at her, who's a motherly person. Ha ha ha! I don't RP with Yusuke. Hell no. She's not... I'll put it this way. I have tried. She's not a good character to RP with. Just because of how she is. Believe me, I figured that one out already. Also, we have ads in like a minute 30. But that said, I do have to add on this poor baby. This poor baby. So, new layer. Scars. So this will actually also kind of help define. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down where these scars will be first. And I need to use this for that. A few of these. Gotta... Wait, no, she doesn't have that one yet. No, that's from Shackles. She was in an experimental prison being tortured and experimented on for 11 Earth years. Which also means I gotta go back in and change an age or two. Damn it, you know. And I guess in this case, damn it, me. But yeah, no. She's that is very much not what she is. Yeah, that's thick enough. So yeah, like when she first escapes, she's got a lot of shackle scars. I need to go back and double check something in the book. Hold on. Because there's something in chapter 1. Because this would be, I think this would be a chapter 2. Yeah, this would be a scene for Yusuke from chapter 2. Where is the cloth? Yeah, currently trying to find. Currently trying to find that. No, the shackles have been broken at this point. Yeah. The shackles are broken at this point. Because so you're reading through her book real quick, trying to make sure about the facial scar. Yeah. Alright. So she does... Can be assumed she has something on her face, but yeah. She's got shackle scars because the Hydra heads, when they broke her out of prison, broke the shackles. But I need to go, and tomorrow at Writers Group, I'm going to determine... because I can come back and fix this. Worst case scenario. But... we are actually going to move these two around, and we are going to release Clip and Mask, because I'm going to need to do some shading with those. But yeah, so, she couldn't remove yet. No, all of her shackles have been removed at this point. Like, all of them. And she has to heal from her wounds that she got in the prison. So, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna duplicate that. Yeah, keeping in mind, my book is already written. Right now, I'm just doing a final edit. And now, with the book art stuff, this is gonna be art for, the Kickstarter. that I'm gonna do. Essentially, not to, you know, like buy all the things I need and then get it made. No, the book's gonna already be made by the time I do the Kickstarter. Kickstarter's just a recoup cost, kind of similar. If you've heard of Young Rippa 59, essentially what he did with his campaign is he used a Kickstarter like. His was programmed into a site, but he used a Kickstarter like to essentially recoup the cost of getting everything published. But yeah, she's already suffered. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to not do that. What am I on? Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So we're gonna expand that out like so, and then we are going to refine this particular one. But yeah. And then I can use this particular scar to kind of help define that arm a bit better. Yeah, admittedly, I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot! So this is, so the 3 versions of Yusuke I'm working out is, the first one here is broken out of prison / on the beach. Which is where she ends up. Next one is going to be when she interacts with the Tauren, which is a rebel faction within the city trying to fight against the same people that experimented on her. And essentially, it's, this is essentially like, this is human friendliness. And humans actually being good people instead of absolute, you know, assholes. And then the one after that is her actually working kind of either both for and with the Tauren. So those are the versions of Yusuke that I am going to make. This one, like I said, is her heading freshly escaped from the experimental prison. So some of these are gonna go away. Like a lot of the smaller ones, all these smaller wounds are gonna go away. And the shackles, they'll kinda be there, but they're gonna be healed up a lot. Yeah. So we're gonna find this one. Alley-oop. I will say I slightly regret letting my mother read this book because I forgot to tell her about a certain paragraph, and for me, I'm like, I'm entirely desensitized to this. Mom should be fine. I was so many levels wrong. So many levels wrong. Hoodalali, I was so wrong. She did not let me forget how wrong I was. She was so mad at there's this one character. For those who will read the book, you'll find them. She's so pissed off at this one character and their fate, and I'm like, they weren't meant to have any other fate. And she's like, well, this person, you know, this could happen or this could happen. I'm like, that's not Asylum. That's not the planet of, actually, that's one area of Haven. This is not that area. Hey. So let's clean these up, and then I'll get to shading and adding like the little special things. All right, so we're gonna go up here and we're gonna start with this. We're not gonna start with this one because this one's got to get refined as well. And since her belly isn't, yeah, since her torso isn't showing, I don't have to worry about any of the crap that's there. Quite honestly, I don't want to. Oh, this poor character. This poor character. What have I done to them? I know exactly what I've done to them. But good grief, what have I done to them? Alright, so... then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna really reduce that. And kind of give them a bit of texture, essentially, is what I'm doing. Lasso, expand that a little bit. Gonna move it up a bit. There we go. Then that one. There we go. And for anyone who has seen my Chibi Harley specifically, you'll recognize, or at least you should hopefully recognize some similarities here. Hopefully. All right. And you okay?
Yeah, just Moretta spooked herself and
Ah.
bolted.
Oof. Ooh, I'm gonna have to add some other color here. Like right here, these edges, I'm gonna have to add a little bit more of this. And try that again. There we go. All right, making good time. How long has I been streaming? Check. Damn, this is taking me 3 hours. Well, I did do a little bit of talking, but it's essentially been 3 hours. Frick. Okay, so each of these designs is going to take me. We'll splitting hairs. I'll give myself 3 hours and 30 minutes. So 3 hours, 30 minutes times 3. That's 990. So that will be 10 hours and 30 minutes for 3 designs. I have to get Yusuke's 3, Unoraptormon's 2, because she has 2 different forms in the book. Torrance, Toby, and Grunta. That's a total of 8. So, I guess instead of 3, I need to do by 8. So that is 330 by 8. That's 18,180, right? No. No. That's wrong number. That would be 6, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be 6. 8. 3.
Unoraptormon, you need to reload.
Reload on what? Hi, Timmy. How are you? Okay, so yes, if it's 10 to have to do 3, then 8 times 3, 30 would be 24. 24, 240. 240 divided by 60 is 40. Is 4. So 28 hours. That'll take me, all of this will take me 28 hours. Ah! Well then, here's hoping art wins the poll. All right, with that said, I should probably do a poll. Husbando, if you would. Dave the Diver. Art. So that I can get this shit done. Or NaNoWriMo. Or Slay the Princess. Those are your options, guys.
Husbando. My husband. He is the best husbando.
Yep. Fight me. Yeah. Yeah, be on the lookout at the top of chat for the poll. Not the tube of ultimate pipe securement. Correct. So Dave, Slay the Princess, Art, or NaNoWriMo. That's a good point. I do mispronounce that, don't I? Because it's supposed to be W-R-I for writer, but... Well, shit. It's gonna be the second day of Nano. But it'll also be a writer's group, so I should be able to get something done. You know what? As much as I love Dave the Diver... No! The word count a day is 1337. Hilariously enough. Because yeah, it's 50,000 words over the span of a month. And I am definitely going to have to get ahead because I have surgery next month. And I'm not sure how fast I'm going to recover. But having a laptop in my lap is probably going to hurt. Alright, so... while we wait for the results, I'm going to keep working on this. Need to send you a wedge pillow this time. I have no idea. That reminds me, I need to call them and get more details on said recovery time. Okay. Now for the legs. This is gonna take fun. Speak surgery mom tries to tell me that if I get the I would be down for a couple weeks. Told her that no, I will be working. You think? Alright, we're gonna extend this particular scar here. That should help define that leg. If only slightly. Work from home anyways, don't really have an excuse there to miss work. And it is art next Saturday, which is probably going to be the next Yusuke design if I don't get to it before then. But I got to do 3 of these, so... I gotta do... Oh my gosh, I just realized how many of these I gotta do. I have to do 8 sticker designs. In only 2 of the characters have I actually drawn multiple times. And even then, only 1 have I truly drawn multiple times. Why do I do this to myself? Finally get to see the specialist next month about tongue, and then we're waiting to find out what the fuck they're gonna do. I hate that. Hopefully they figure out what the fuck is wrong. week ago, second one popped a woo. What? Growth on tongue on top of randomly bleeding non-stop. Oh no, it's not emergency. Well, second one popped. Oh god. I hope they're able to figure out what the hell is wrong, and I pray that it is fixed quickly and precisely. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shadav. That is horrendous. Alright. So we are going to merge these together. Boom. Let's see. Yep, that actually works. And then... Oh god, the poor dearies. Oh god, this got worse. This got worse. This got way fucking worse. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go in and we're gonna remove some of this dirt from her poor little wounds. Talking is fun, trying to take my meds is near impossible. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that, Shadav. Hi, David. Indeedy, good vibes. Many, many good vibes. Yeeks. Alright, we're gonna do smudge, but we are gonna decrease that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna use this. Yeah, these scars aren't meant to be clean. They're meant to be rough. Do smudge again. I'm actually gonna slightly clean up the ends here. Just to make the scars a bit more solid. Have the edges tapered here. Let's actually push that in a little. Have rational fear I'm gonna swallow tongue in my sleep or some shit. Ah, wow. That is... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is fucking terrifying. I can understand the fear, though. Let's see. Alright, let's go in and clean up some of this. They all have to be super clean. So people will, hopefully, if I've written this correctly, people will feel sorry for this character. I literally put her through so much shit. Oh, the poor thing doesn't know that she needs to keep her stuff clean either. Alright, so we're gonna... Only a little bit on this one. Alright. Okay. I think... I do believe I have finished the first Yusuke design. Holy crap. Huh. That took way longer than I expected. Yeah, and about 3 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, and it's gonna take me, oh god. So that means 24 hours. No. 28 minus 3, that's 25. Yeah, no, 24, 30. So 24 hours and 30 minutes is what I got left. Well, at least one of them is done. File, save as, PNG, use K, and then we're gonna do dash. I'm gonna say stage 1, book 1. Because I realized right then and there, right here, that we're gonna save this in kick. Well, yeah, we'll call it Kickstar. Hit save. Yes. Hello, Amaretto. Can I help you? All right, so I have finished one design entirely. This thing is ready to be ordered from Sticker Mule now. So, that all said, any suggestions on who we should read? If not, I will pick someone at random from my list. And my model almost got all those words. It's 24 and a half hours left. Yeah. If each design is going to take me 3 hours and 30 minutes to complete, that means I have 24 hours and 30 minutes left to go worth of drawing and designing. EJC? I don't see why not. I haven't rated him in a while. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music off. That's still running. There it is. All right, so boop. Do following. Let's see. Hazelnuts, Elden Ring, Randomizer. Oh gosh. Marshmallow's doing Phasmo. Nated Infinite. Stack Up's doing a podcast. Overwatch. Okay, there's DJC. Okay, he hasn't been going for long. That's not bad. I think I've rated Zombie enough this month. Let's see. Yep. Okay. We'll do DJC then. Yeah, I think I've rated. How many times have I rated Zombie? I have not. What? Okay, yeah, I've rated them at least 3 times in the last 30 days. Yeah, no. I think I've rated her enough for now. Alright, so we'll go raid DJC. I might try to pick his brain for some tricks, because I'm going to have to do a shit ton of animation soon. Oh, grief. I have so much work ahead of me. I have to get my book edited. Like, I gotta finalize the edit. Book cover artist, which I am not doing my book cover. I'm getting someone else to do it. And then I gotta get proof copies. And then while that's going on, I need to do multiple animations. I think if I've got everything, if I'm thinking about everything correctly, probably somewhere between 7 and 10 animations I gotta get done over the course of the next 10 to 9 months, if I count this month. The October, this month's practically over, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months! Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Alright then. With that said, Next stream is going to be a 12-hour stream on Halloween. I'm probably going to do Slay the Princess. Probably, because we finished Dredge last night. God, those endings. So yeah, next stream, Halloween, starting at noon. With all that said, y'all, please be safe and be careful. And I will see you guys on Halloween, starting at noon Central Standard Time. Good night, everybody. I can't wave, so I have to shake. Good night. Ah. And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's go raid a D, a J, a C.